All right, well, I never claimed to be some amazing concrete drilling company or something, so I didn't have the best of luck drilling these holes. When I started drilling, and the drill would kind of bounce a little bit, move over to the side a little bit, and there's very, very little tolerance with the 6 holes in the bottom plate of this stand for you to have the holes line up. So they don't line up on all of them. I think 3 out of the 12 that don't line up. So there's 6 per side. So yeah, well, I think I got a solution, so we're gonna try to solve this problem today. Yeah, then I'm gonna go and take it over to a guy that I know that's gonna be able to hopefully drill these holes out bigger for me. So when I get them bigger, then I'll use a plate over the top of it with the, however thick the plate is, much longer of a bolt, and should be able to solve the problem. So we'll see how it goes. But here I go. I'm gonna load these up in the truck and take these over to him and get these things drilled out. One down, one to go. Boom. All right. I wish I could have had a little bit more video for you while I was grinding out those holes, but it's kind of hard to hold the camera and grind the holes at the same time. So I went over to my buddy's machine shop. He had a little tool, was able to grind away that steel plate out of the way. So I was able to get all 6 bolts in on bolt stands. So we're good to go. This thing's bolted to the ground. All right, so now I got to torque these down to 110 pounds each. So it's some work. There you go. All right, success. We have all 6 bolts. And that one I added a little bit extra washer because it wasn't going all the way down yet. But anyway, all 6 bolts in on that side, and then all 6 bolts down on this side. So there you go. So now I just need to hook up the hydraulic lines up to the lift. And then on the other side, it has a quick connect to hook up to the pump. So it should be pretty easy. I thought about putting a quick connect on this end as well. I looked into it though, and it was like, I don't know, 30, 40 bucks a piece for ones that didn't exactly fit. And I was like, I don't know if it's necessary. Just leave them on here all the time. All right, that's one side. Let's do the other. All right, should be able to hook up this side, put some fluid in this thing. You can try to get the car in the air. There we go. All right, well, now we're gonna try to get some fluid in this thing without spilling it all over the garage. I'm guessing 2, maybe 3 gallons.
The instructions on this thing were weak. Didn't tell me how much to put in. It's probably about there or so. I'm gonna cycle some of the fluid through these lines and into the pump. I mean, into the rams, and then we'll see what we can do, because I probably got to top it off then anyway.
All right, well, since this car is pretty low to the ground, I had to go ahead and put this jack underneath the back lift point to jack the car up in order to get the front high enough for me to put the arm underneath. And then my hope is that once the arm is underneath on the front, when I lower this, it'll keep the back up high enough to have me put the arm underneath back here. So let's check it out and see what happens. All right, so now I'm gonna try to slide this underneath the front of the car and put it to the jack point. Yeah, we should be good. All right, so now when I let this down, I'm hoping that that front one will keep it up high enough for me to go ahead and put this one underneath. Looks like we have success. All right. Only thing we have left to do now is put this thing up in the air. Okay, now the roll work begins.